Lucy Fisher is an American film producer. She was previously vice chairman of the Columbia TriStar Motion Picture Group at Sony Studios, executive vice president of worldwide production at Warner Brothers, head of production at Zoetrope Studios and vice president of production at 20th Century Fox. She was described by actor Jack Nicholson as, "This is a jazzy girl, this casually brilliant vice chairperson of Sony Pictures. The executive that no one flees at parties. The suit with legs. Lucy is the smartest, sweetest girl in class. The one who spends each Valentine's Day wondering whether everyone else in class got enough cards in their box." Along with her partner and husband Douglas Wick, she is co-head of Red Wagon Entertainment. Fisher and Redagon unregistered trademark's most recent production was the Divergent series, based on Veronica Roth unregistered trademark's New York Times best-selling books. Divergent starred a cast of stellar newcomers including Shailene Woodley, Theo James, Miles Teller and Ansel Elgort, as well as Oscar winner Kate Winslet. It was followed by the sequel Insurgent and the upcoming Allegiant, which also stars Naomi Watts and Jeff Daniels. Previously, Fisher and Wick produced The Great Gatsby, which won 2 Academy Awards, was directed by Baz Luhrmann and starred Leonardo DiCaprio, as well as Memoirs of a Geisha, which won 3 Academy Awards. Early life and career: Fisher grew up in Englewood, New Jersey. She attended Harvard University where she graduated cum laude with a degree in English. After graduation, Fisher moved to Los Angeles, where she began her career as a freelance script reader at United Artists. Fisher continued to work her way up the ladder, as an executive story editor for MGM, and as the vice president of production at 20th Century Fox, before being hand-picked as head of production by Francis Ford Coppola for his Zoetrope Studios. In 1981, Fisher began a 14-year tenure at Warner Brothers as executive vice president of worldwide production, where she developed and supervised a diverse range of films, including The Fugitive, The Color Purple, Gremlins, The Goonies, Malcolm X, Space Jam, Empire of the Sun, The Outsiders, The Bridges of Madison County, The Secret Garden, and The Witches of Eastwick. In 1995, Fisher joined Sony and moved to Columbia TriStar, where she worked as vice chairman during Fisher to the first's tenure as vice chairman at Sony. The studio broke all-time industry records for biggest domestic and worldwide grosses with films she supervised, which included Men in Black, My Best Friend's Wedding, Air Force One, Jerry Maguire, As Good as It Gets, and Stuart Little. In 2000, Fisher announced she would be leaving Sony to join her husband, Doug Wick, as co-head of their production company, Red Wagon Entertainment. Together, they produced a wide range of critically acclaimed and popular movies, including Jarhead, Peter Pan, RV, Stuart Little 2, and Lawless. Personal life: Fisher has been married to producer Douglas Wick since 1986. They have 3 daughters, Sarah Wick, Julia Wick, and Tessa Wick. Philanthropy and causes: in addition to her work in the film industry, Fisher has been involved with several philanthropical causes. Fisher served as a member of the Harvard Board of Overseers, and as vice chairman of the Overseers Executive Committee, as well as an advisor to the Harvard Office of the Arts. Fisher also founded the Peter Ivers Artist in Residency at Harvard, which has funded burgeoning artists since 1983. After their youngest daughter Tessa was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes, Fisher and Wick co-founded Cures Now, an organization that promotes regenerative medicine and stem cell research. Fisher was a co-chair of the California Stem Cell Research and Cures Act, which legislation passed by a wide margin in 2004. The successful Stem Cell Initiative now awards $3 billion for stem cell research in California. Fisher is widely considered a pioneer for women and working mothers in the entertainment industry. She was the driving force behind the on-site Warner Brothers Studio Children's Center, which has since provided care for over 2,000 children and served as a prototype for daycare centers at other studios. Fisher currently serves on the Producers Council Board for the Producers Guild of America. Awards: Fisher's many awards include the Crystal Award from Women in Film, the Hollywood Award for Outstanding Achievement in Producing, the Hollywood Film Festival Producer of the Year Award, Producers Guild of America's Award, the John Harvard Award, Premiere Magazine's Icon Award, the Friends of Cancer Research Advocacy's Lifetime Achievement Award, and the David O. Selznick Achievement Award in Theatrical Motion Pictures. She has also been listed as one of Fortune magazine's 50 most powerful women in American business. Filmography. References. External links: Lucy Fisher at the Internet Movie Database, The Monster That Ate Hollywood, Interviews PBS, Frontline PBS pbs.org. Retrieved July 29, 2014. Red Wagon Entertainment redwagonentertainment.com. Retrieved July 29, 2014.